Let's ask Bone Lady questions, though. We'll play thumbs up, thumbs down with Bone Lady.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Bone Lady, here we go. Did you watch the game at a bar yesterday? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or in between? Thumbs up. She watched it at a bar. Bone Lady, did you have more than 3 cocktails at the game? Thumbs up, thumbs down, in the middle.
Nice.
No.
She was driving.
Bone Lady,
probably.
nice job. All right.
Is Brandon Weeden your starting quarterback for the rest of the season? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She might be ready to throw something.
Oh, Brandon Weeden is not our quarterback for the rest of the season. Would you go with Brian Hoyer next? Thumbs up, thumbs down, in the middle. Brian Hoyer is your choice.
For Bone Lady.
Bone Lady, we're going to ask you the big magic question of the day. You're in your bedroom? Or did you leave your bedroom? We saw your bedroom before.
In the bedroom.
Bone Lady, in the bedroom, Skyping with us this morning. Any other questions you want to take to the next road? At least this is not censored because we're on the internet. So.
Exactly. She can say whatever she wants. And Bone Lady's Boudoir, where are you going to see this at 8:06 in the morning, right? Eastern time.
All right. Bone Lady, thank you for playing thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in between. We appreciate you. You know we love you.
Yeah, we do love you. We have to get the audio issues settled up. Yeah, big kiss from the Bone Lady. Let it rip. There
Thank you. All right. Well, at least we had the Bone Lady this morning.
She's awesome.
And she knew how to play the game as well, too.
It's good to have Bone Lady special guest. I mean, there's times where she may check in with us through the season, so that's going to be awesome because obviously she is Cleveland. I mean, if she's as Browns fan as Browns fans get. But right now, Browns fans, I mean, it's too bad we couldn't go to the traffic cam right now because I'd like to see the 480 bridge because we kind of stayed away from that last week. There might be a line to get on the 480 bridge right now. These Browns fans we're already torn up. And we have to sit here and kind of just grip it for the ride for another 20 minutes or so. 216-431-3820, by the way, if you want to give us a call. And, of course, you can always Skype us, Dogs on the Run. But if you want to give us a call, the phone line's open, 216-431-3820, or you can hit us on Twitter.
Let's talk about some positives from yesterday's game. The defense was a positive yesterday.
Defense was a positive.
Mingo was a positive yesterday. I thought the defensive front seven was a positive yesterday. You know what the real interesting positive yesterday that I never thought we would ever talk about is the kicking game for the Browns yesterday.
Yeah, 51-yard field goal for Billy Cundiff.
I mean, I never thought Billy Cundiff had the leg to kick a 51-yarder. And if there's one positive, it's Billy Cundiff yesterday. He gave him the lead, but you need more than 3 points. But still, Cundiff was able to go out there, kick that 51-yard field goal, and he had another field goal in the game, too. Baltimore misses 2 field goals.
Yeah.
You know, it was one of those days yesterday, especially in the first half, where I was like, maybe the Browns might actually get a break. We're getting a flag in here? What did we do? What's the problem? Hang on a second. Why did we get the flag? Sit down. Yes. We can now hear from Josh.
Is it working now?
Let's hear from the man.
Josh, we've been waiting to hear from you like all day. Josh, can you hear us now? Okay. You can hear us. We can't hear you. So you're going to give us great answers.
I'm going to throw the flag back
and we're
here,
going to ask
referee.
you great questions. Josh, give us your assessment of the game yesterday. Still can't hear us? He can hear us, we can't hear him. This has been one of those. All right, Josh, so we want to play thumbs up, thumbs down with Josh?
Yeah.
We'll do that game. Josh, all right, first of all, give me all right, Browns defense, thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle?
Ooh.
Browns defense, somewhere in the middle. All right, so we're going to have to detract what he thinks. Browns front seven, thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle? Browns front seven, the front seven. Thumbs up, thumbs down, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
All right, Browns secondary, where they probably could use you to be helping out a little bit. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle? Browns secondary, somewhere in the middle. Where are you going? Your turn.
Josh, the wide receivers routes. Thumbs up, thumbs down, somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Thumbs down.
The pass
Wow.
catching was horrible. I agree. I wish we could hear you because the million-dollar question is, Josh, 6 yards for a first down and the 4-yard routes continue. You were there. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, unbelievable, right? Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, it's perfect. He knows. I mean, he ran the routes, you know. He was the guy running for the first down.
Josh, man, if this job doesn't work out, mute is definitely in your future, and you can do You could do pantomime. We'll see you out on the street. Josh, how you feeling? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in the middle? You're feeling thumbs up? All right, hopefully you'll get a call from Michael Lombardi this week, and we'll get you back out in Berea.
One more question.
Go ahead.
Josh, if you got the call today, could you run the pistol like RG3? Oh, it's not even close. That's a double thumbs up. I'm telling you right now, that's the offense, the pistol.
All right, Josh, we'll try to hook you up back again. Can't we just have Josh call in? Are we working on the phone lines? I think the phone lines work. No, all right, everything's good. All right, Josh, you know what? Thank you. We appreciate it. We know we had a tough time trying to get through today. We appreciate all your hard work, and we will get through to you next week. So, Josh, thank you very much.
We love you, dude.
There we go. You're the best. You are the pride of Cleveland.
You really are.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. So, all right, at least we got some insight. We'll play this game with everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or somewhere in
Skype
between.
in, and we'll go thumbs up, thumbs down. Just make sure you keep using the thumb.
All right, but you can also Twitter at us, and make sure you use that hashtag #DogsOnTheRun.
I stress use
and,
the thumb.
I'm going back to my Twitter feed here. What do you got on your Twitter feed?
Daryl Headbanger67 says, why does the Brown offense continue to sputter?
Why does it continue? Well, half the offensive line isn't playing the way they should. Trent Richardson isn't full go at this point. Let's be honest. I mean, they're not using him either. They're not using him in the right way, or something is wrong with Trent Richardson. That he's stutter stepping too much. He's giving away what he's going to do, and there are issues with Trent Richardson. Well, I still don't feel like we have a quarterback after, 13 years back in the league. You've got that issue, and your wide receivers just don't have the experience.
Yeah, and Rev Kid says, bring Terrell Owens in here and move Little to right side corner. Move Little to defense altogether. The offense is sputtering for a lot of different reasons right now. I was a big Brandon Weeden proponent at the start of the season, but even I'm questioning myself after that. I mean, he makes me wonder whether or not we have the right guy running the offense, whether we're actually able to see the whole offense because we don't have the right people in Norv Turner's system, and I think we're handicapped right now. I was with Norv Turner for 7 years in D.C. I know this guy can run an offense. Did
you guys hang out? Did you do dinner?
We did do dinner.
Did you do the Capitol Grill?
Yes, many times.
With Norv?
Many times.
Get out of here.
Many times. We had the coaches show, so we used to do.
And it was at the Capitol Grill?
One of the places was Capitol Grill.
Wow, that's awesome.
We would take him to Capitol Grill. But in that system, he made Gus Frerotte a Pro Bowler.
Right.
He went to the playoffs with Brad Johnson, who was 750 years old. He had Trent Green, who was a running quarterback.
All right, so what's the difference with all those quarterbacks and the quarterback the Browns have now?
Well, first of all, mobility, number one. Brandon Weeden's not a mobile quarterback. We know. He's got a cannon for an arm. I mean, he threw a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. I mean, this guy can throw the ball. There's no doubt about that. Not a very mobile guy, and when you don't have your number one offensive line in, you better be able to move the pocket. Norv's trying to do those things. In the first two games, I think we saw Weeden roll out. I mean, you saw the throw to Cameron. That was on the run. He did the same thing last week. He made a couple of nice throws when they rolled the pocket, which you have to do against the Ravens defense because it is aggressive, and they blitz. You thought the Browns defense was aggressive. The Ravens just pin their ears back and come at you. So they try to roll the pocket a little bit, but again, they're handicapped by that offensive line. And here's the big question. What's wrong with running to the left side of the offensive line? Andre Knott made a great point about this. You have a $100 million left tackle, and you don't run left? They ran left twice yesterday. Twice. Why don't run behind Joe Thomas? Where are you going to get more yards? Behind Joe Thomas or O'Neal Cousins? I'm just saying. What's he out there for? If you're running the football, you should run behind that guy. At least mix it up a little bit more. If I'm Trent Richardson, I'm going there half the time. I'm darting right, and then boom, I'm looking for Joe Thomas to make a block for me.
All right, Twitter at us or tweet at us, I should say. I did the old man line there. Did you catch that? Twitter at us. Thanks. Tweeted us at Andy_Baskin or tweeted us at Mike Cairns 5. Here's another interesting couple of questions. The Dog Tubby says, I think the O-line is collapsing before the hole truly opens up, limiting T-Rich, or am I wrong? Yeah, I would say that's true on the right side. We didn't see enough on the left side. We just went through that. So I don't know if that's it. Why only one play over 20 yards? Cleveland Kate is asking that too. You got one big play early on in the game, plus 50 yards, and you can't punch it into the end zone.
No.
It's frustration. Browns fans, I mean, look, we're all going, this is exactly what we saw last year. Why are we not seeing any improvements? I can't wait till Chud talks today at 10:50 to find out exactly what's going on with this team. And here's what we're going to hear from Chud today. So don't kid yourself. Here's exactly what you're going to hear from Chud today. Barkevius Mingo looked good. The defense looked great today. There are things we need to work on offense. What else do you expect today from Chud?
Brandon Whedon is day to day. He sprained his thumb. X-rays were negative. We're going to take our time with him. You know, we have tomorrow off, so there's no rush to get him back. Jason Campbell will up his reps this week. Other than that, we came through yesterday, pretty healthy. Defensively, everybody came through healthy. On the offensive side of the ball, we get Josh Gordon back this week, and we'll increase his reps to get him ready for the game against Minnesota this week.
That's what you're going to hear today.
You just heard it.
But would it be nice if Chud came out and said, this is not acceptable. This offense will not look the same next week. I know we're getting Josh Gordon back. We are going to work harder this week than we've ever worked before in our entire lives. We've got Minnesota. We feel like we can do some things. Our defense is playing well. Why can't we win these games? We've got to figure out a way to get that ball into the end zone. And that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that this offense is going to look better next week. And if it means because O'Neal Cousins is back, or if it means because Sean Laval is back next year, then so be it. But at some point, do you want a coach that's going to sit out there and say, we are going to take responsibility for what's going on out there? And I don't care about who the GM is or who the president is. I've got guys in that locker room that were embarrassing yesterday. That offense looked pathetic yesterday. Look at all the other offenses in the NFL, and what did we see? Nothing compared to what everybody else is getting. No, so this offense has got to get in the end zone. It's awful. The NFL. You've got to score touchdowns.
That's what I mentioned at the beginning of the show. How many 0-0 wins do you get? You get none. Brian Graz on Twitter says, why does Richardson come out on 3rd and goal? Why not a swing pass? And Cleveland Kate says, I said that he had a really good arm, a cannon of an arm, then said, why only one play over 20 yards yesterday? I'll tell you, okay, number one, why does Trent Richardson come out on 3rd down? Trent Richardson's not a very good blocker, okay? And he's still.
Are you going to tell me Trent Richardson's not a better blocker than Chris Obanaya?
Well, apparently not.
At least he takes up more space.
On 3rd down, apparently not, Andy, because he continues to come out. So in Norv Turner's eyes, he's not a better blocker than Chris Obanaya.
Well, don't they want to keep him fresh? That's what we heard last week.
No, it's max protect is what it is. They want to have Chris Obanaya in there to pick up anybody that's coming through the chute and not Trent Richardson. That's obvious. And until Trent Richardson becomes a better blocker, or until, let's put it this way, until Norv or Chud feel comfortable with what he's doing on 3rd down, you're going to have him in there. Personally, I'd like to see him run more screens. I'd like to see him throw more screens.
What screens?
Richardson. If you're going to have Trent Richardson in there, and you're going to have, especially a team like the Ravens.
It worked well the first week.
Against the Ravens' blitzing style defense, it would work perfect. Because let's face it, the offensive line's letting everybody in anyways. Why not let them all in and set them up and throw a screen pass? That's one. Cleveland Kate, on the cannon arm thing, he may have a great arm, but you don't have any wide receivers that are getting open. How many times did you see the scout shot, as they call it, up top where they watched the routes that were run yesterday? Mm-hmm. The Ravens played man because they have absolutely no respect for the Browns wide receivers.